The Marble Arch Mound art installation is a new attraction in London. And to give us an update on the reviews of its visitors, Janelle and Kasuga is with us today. Hi, Janelle.
Hello, Giancarlo. Thank you. And yes, rising from a busy roundabout in central London, it was meant to be a draw for tourists who have largely stayed away from the British capital during the coronavirus pandemic. But visitors to the 25-metre-high Marble Arch Mound have been offered refunds after it opened on Monday, amid widespread disappointment and a great deal of derision. Let's listen in.
Look at it, and I'd heard such terrible things about it, and actually it's okay. I mean, unfortunately it's quite ugly with all the fencing around it, but hopefully that's temporary. And I think it's quite interesting, the steps, the way they've sort of got the steps going, because it is how steps to very precious ancient monuments are built. Great Wall of China, it sort of goes like that, and I quite like that little sort of nod to it.
I'm not too sure about it. I don't think it's really been thought through. There's so many other buildings that you could go up to get a good view of London, and from what I've heard, the view's not very good when it's up there.
On Tuesday, Westminster Council admitted the glass-clad viewing platform, which was supposed to provide panoramas across the city, was not yet ready for visitors. George Smith, a London filmmaker, said, "I'd call it a white elephant, or maybe a glass-covered white elephant." He later added that this mound just appears out of nowhere, and it doesn't really fit the aesthetic of the city. Advertising posters for Dutch architecture company MVRDV's temporary installation, resembling a latter-day Hanging Gardens of Babylon, have appeared at tube stations. It has been billed as London's newest outdoor attraction. Photographs in British newspapers and on social media included a less than spectacular vista from the top of building rubble and recycling bins. One Twitter user posted a picture of the Teletubbies standing on their astroturfed home in Teletubbyland. Marble Arch Mound opens to visitors at a cost of £2 million, they wrote as the aerial-headed children's television characters waved back. With visitors who previously booked tickets being offered refunds and no further tickets being given until improvements are finished, only a trickle of visitors were making their way up the stairs of the mound on Wednesday. Amid intermittent showers, families and day trippers climbed the steel steps of the structure in colourful anoraks, gripping umbrellas in the wind. At the summit in mid-morning, beneath a blanket of uninterrupted grey cloud, Robert Young, 64, and his partner were the only two people apart from the attraction's stewards. They had been given the tickets for free by a friend, but said that expectations were low. The views from the mound, which is designed to offer a panorama of the capital's Oxford Street shopping district, Hyde Park, Mayfair, and Marylebone, have also come under criticism. The view of Marble Arch itself and Oxford Street to the east are blocked by surrounding trees, with summer providing a dense green canopy off the edge of Hyde Park. Young, a retired architect, said he wouldn't have paid the £4.50 admission, but said he enjoyed the views of Hyde Park, 253 hectares of green space in central London, saying it was like a forest. "It's always good to see London from up high," he said. "I am proud of the fact that London is one of the greenest cities in the world, and this just shows it," he added, explaining that the attraction was quite fun. Back to you, Giancarlo.
Thank you so much, Janelle. Have you been to visit the structure yourself?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so just another question. What went wrong with this art installation then?
Well, the company who had created the installation had a different vision to what actually became reality. Visitors were also left bewildered by how the art piece looked at the end. For example, one of the visitors had noted that it dwarfs the lovely Marble Arch. The size of the new installation made the usual open space around feel claustrophobic. Also, despite the art piece costing an estimated £2 million, some have called it a joke. Giancarlo?
Okay, thank you so much, Chanel, for bringing us that very interesting report from London.
Thank you for having me. Reporting from London, United Kingdom, I'm Janelle Kasuga. We live in interesting times.